So like Jerome and I said a few times in this video, we did everything to stay within the parameters that the design center told us. They were like, do not try not to go over X amount because it's this percentage of your house, whatever it was. And so we definitely did. And she said, because if you go over this, you know, you're gonna have a hard time appraising. So if you don't know what an appraisal is, you want to tell them?
It's a non-biased opinion on the value of the house, of what the sale price of the house should be. What happens if the appraisal is over the sale price is that it's either, well, one of two things can happen. Either the seller could reduce the price to the appraised value, or at closing, the purchaser bring to closing the extra amount to cover the cost.
Mm-hmm. And that means, well, the mortgage company, it's not like you could finance that in or anything. You have to now bring that in addition, because the mortgage company is not going to give you a mortgage on a house that didn't appraise for the value that you're asking to borrow.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work and not going to happen. So that's why they were very clear, do not go above this because you don't want to run into an issue with appraisal. So that was in November, December is when we went to the design center, or December during Christmas time. And so now fast forward 5 months later, we just got our appraisal this morning, and our house did not appraise. It actually came in $3,400 above the appraisal estimate. And that really stinks. That really stinks. Like, we definitely didn't anticipate bringing anything more to closing. Like, they told us what we needed. We've got all our ducks in a row. We even are buying down the interest since the interest did go up. So there's a lot of monies back and forth, and things are at this point are not coming out in the hundreds anymore. It's like everything's 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything is 3,000. So we have to talk to them.
Hopefully they're willing to work with us in regards to, like, you know, resolving it. Because to come with that extra $3,000, unforeseen $3,000 is going to be challenging.
And I mean, it's hard to say, right? Like, if they say, oh, this house, and the prices in the neighborhood are just constantly going up. So if they don't help us out or like meet us halfway or anything, they're always going to run into an issue with this house appraising. And I feel like from when we first started our contract back in October to now, our house base price has gone up over $20,000.
Yeah, so even if somebody else was to try and build a house,
yeah, with
minimal upgrades, they would run into the same problem where the house is just not going to get appraised.
Mm-hmm. And the lots are expensive, like everything's going up, and it won't make any sense, especially now that the neighborhood is coming to a close. They're almost closed out. They have only a few lots left. It just wouldn't make sense for them to run into this issue again. So hopefully we're able to work together and come up with something, because I really don't want to ask anyone for assistance or take money that we didn't intend on spending. You know, $3,400 is not a little, especially when we're moving. Yeah, we moved across state lines, and we, like, you guys know if you've been following our journey here, like, we just moved, and like, things are not cheap. So for this to come like 20 days before closing, that really stinks. And right now we're living with my parents and we're trying to organize things. We have our things in storage. We have our 2-year-old, her birthday's today. So we have a lot of things going on, and this is very inconvenient. But you know, I have hope that they are going to work with us, and if not, I have been looking at houses. There's tons in the area, and I'm just looking to see what my other options are out there, just in case I don't want to walk away, but just in case.
Yeah. See you next time.
On that note, so we lost Jerome, but if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. Bye.